I feel like Wes Anderson films are like destined for people with ADHD. Welcome to the Sanctuary. My name is Brandon Aries. Now let's talk movie. And this week, The Phoenician Scheme. Starring Benicio Del Toro, he's basically a businessman who's just going through it in life. He keeps getting assassinated, nearly dying every single time. He's got this big business idea that's falling apart because he doesn't have the facilities, aka the money, to really facilitate this. And so the journey of this film is going around and trying to get those assets, those financial assets, to come through. But during that, you see him get these not really like premonitions, but visions. And they're very bizarre, very medieval, and they're just so strange. I mean, Willem Dafoe with a bald cap on, like, come on, bro. Throughout each assassination attempt and each vision comes a closer breakthrough towards finding, not necessarily God, but religion, being close to someone or some entity of higher being. And that's where his daughter comes in, because his daughter is of the church. So in a way, she's almost like that vessel right in front of him that brings him closer each day. What I like about this character arc with Benicio Del Toro's character is that he's a bad person that's trying to slowly be good and do good. And throughout this journey, you see him try and turn these other business people, like, they're bad too. And it's almost like he's turning them to the light, turning them to the good side. And that also makes me bounce back to his daughter, because even though she's of God, she isn't pure. And that's what's beautiful about it. Like, you see her smoking, you see her drinking, you see her with a bedazzled pipe. And here's the thing, in her quest, that's okay, because she's shown that she's still able to serve God, but she can still drink, she can still have a knife at somebody, but thou shalt not kill. There's still those rules to follow. I gotta tell you, Wes Anderson never misses when it comes to picking the cast for his films, because man, there were a lot of surprises. There are a lot of times where I was like, ooh, good on you, Wes. Like putting Bryan Cranston and Tom Hanks together, that was good. Michael Cera really surprised me, because I thought he was gonna be just like the comedic relief the entire time, but no. Throughout the film and throughout this journey, he really builds himself to be such a pillar character in this story. Gotta give props to ScarJo, Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh my days. Like, this cast never misses. And it is such a gift to watch on screen. Might I add, when you're watching this, it is so aesthetically pleasing. I mean, all of Wes Anderson's films are aesthetically pleasing, but man, oh man, he does it again and again and again. And for my ADHD, I'm pleased. I think in this film too, there's also a big fear of what's on the other side of death. I think a lot of us tend to fear what's on the other side. There's never a certainty what's around after we're gone. And then that fear of being gone from our loved ones and those that we care about, that's another thing too. Like, always being scared, like, is everyone going to be taken care of when we're gone? Lastly, when it comes to this film, I think it's also about worth and what or who you give it to, and also finding it within yourself, because you can have all the money in the world, all the worth in the world, but if it's not doing the right thing, it almost feels worthless. And sometimes what other people would consider worthless is like treasure. And sometimes those little things can be worth so much to someone. And I think that's slowly a realization that Benicio Del Toro's character goes through in this. And that's an element of this film that I feel like is especially important. You know, you're trying to get all these people to get this money, but is the money really worth something? Or is the right thing worth more? Whew, the beans of truth, people. Overall, I am thoroughly pleased with The Phoenician Scheme. I honestly would watch it again. Hell, I would watch the other Wes Anderson movies. Why not? So, did you see The Phoenician Scheme? Or are you going to see The Phoenician Scheme? Let me know in the comments down below. What was your favorite part? What's your favorite aesthetic? What's your favorite Wes Anderson film? Comment down below. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.